It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're in the kitchen, so you know something beautiful is going to happen, and we have our final food destination on Nondomiso's travels. It's Germany, and we are making the humble apple strudel. This easy apple strudel is filled with cinnamon and brown sugar and raisins and more. It's yum. It's crispy, it's flaky pastry that's easy to make and downright delicious. So I feel like it's important to start off. Nondomiso, an honor, by the way, to be in the kitchen with you. This is great.
An honor to be with you. This is our first time cooking together.
It is.
Huh?
I don't know.
Key moment, this.
They keep us separate because of the energy.
I know.
It's too much.
Too
but
much.
Let's continue with the travels. Germany.
Yes.
I want to know more about the experience because, I mean, there's one place in Germany that I always want to go. Apparently Hamburg is like a really awesome spot to go.
Oh.
In Germany. It's like a really cool city to go to. Very, very cultural. But where did you go?
I was in Heidelberg,
yes.
but I did also go to Frankfurt. I absolutely loved Heidelberg. It was very romantic, had a very nice feel to it, and it's nice and small. It was very beautiful, okay? And it was nice to explore the food. Of course, when I travel, I try to remove all food restrictions, so I was exploring the German cuisine as well as the vegan cuisine as well. So it was really, really interesting to see how those...
German.
Yeah, yeah, it was very interesting. Very interesting.
Because I know German's really meat forward.
It's very meat forward.
And all of those things, but...
Very meat forward. So, of course, when I went to this quirky German restaurant, then, of course, I had meat. But, of course, when I was going for, you know, to experience the vegan cuisine, I found out that a lot of the vegan restaurants were owned by Syrian people, which is very interesting. Okay. But I had a wonderful experience, and I did have an apple strudel, of course.
So why strudel? Like, what is it? What about this? Because now let's just go back to what you were doing there. You had some apples, all right. Were those apples chilling in some water earlier? Did I see that? Just to kind of make sure they don't go brown, right?
Well, we just put them in some lemon water just to make sure they don't go brown.
And then you've got
some raisins in some flour.
Could you use sultanas? I'm getting sexy with it now.
Yeah, of course. If it's food, you can always play around. Of course.
That's okay. And then you've got brown sugar, you've got the cinnamon going in.
Some vanilla going in. Mix it all up. And, of course, it smells lovely.
Great.
And you are going to be preparing that
oh, what, the presentation?
The pastry for me.
In terms of, so I have a blank canvas here.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do a lot of different things. You know, I can do a little bit of a wrap, a little swing. What would you like today? Would you like to
slice it along the side? Just leave the center.
So the center you need to leave open.
It needs to be solid.
So I'm going to go slice along the sides over here, right?
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Just make sure. Fantastic.
Yeah, and of course, just a big tip about this is that if you are preparing it at home, you want to actually put the pastry on the baking sheet because it would be difficult to then transfer it onto the baking sheet once you've assembled it, right? Yeah, so the nice thing as well about this recipe is it really highlights how cultures merge within a region. Yes. So you've got the apple strudel, and actually the oldest apple strudel recipe originates in Austria. Okay, so it's actually an Austrian dessert, but it's very popular in Germany, of course. So that was...
I've always associated it with Germany, but of course German and Austrian culture is very close.
Very similar.
And I mean, there are individual cultures as well, but I think I like the borrowing of every culture. This is why we have culture. To share it. To share it,
yes, that's a lovely way of putting it.
It's important. That's why we have culture. Culture is there to share. We have to make sure that whatever we do, you showcase yourself and where you come from, and you give it to the world. You give it to everybody.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
And that's what I want to do with everything that we're doing over here. I know we have inspiration, but inspiration has to be shared. That's how we get new ideas and we come up with new cultures. So I've just done a little bit of this over here. Now,
nice, lovely.
We would do. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun.
Show me how we get this done.
So we just want to, well, I haven't mixed it. I've just kind of roughly mixed it there. So we're going to add our apples. You want to sort of layer them out flat along the length, okay? The length of the pastry.
All right.
And
it smells so good. I have to say that. It's something about cinnamon and apple.
Ooh.
It's like they belong together.
Right?
There's a marriage there that will never break. There'll never be a divorce in apple and cinnamon. It's gorgeous on the nose.
That.
I wish you were here to smell it. It's gorgeous. Okay, so so we've done that. We're going to get that evenly spread over there. And hopefully my cuts are okay, given the filling. And then we're obviously going to kind of almost braid it over, but just flap it over, right?
Yeah, just flap it over.
I did them imperfectly because I feel like food is supposed to be about expression. And I'm expressing myself in a different way. Some thicker over there.
Some
and then you
thinner.
go, and some, yes, I want to make sure that it's dynamic. That's it. But I love the fact that
I
you
love
shared your
that.
travels through the food. And this is exactly why I said that, is that, you know, culture, like food, is meant to be shared.
Yes.
This is what I love about it. And I'm
Yes.
so glad. So where's the next destination that you plan to go to?
I think we're going to go to Hungary after this.
I'm hungry
Yeah.
after this.
No, Budapest.
The country, sorry.
Budapest, yes.
So that's okay.
We're going to go to Budapest and enjoy a little bit of a
I think that was okay, that
Hungarian.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, and then you want to seal it with water, of course, and then use some egg wash, of course. You're so proud of yourself.
Very proud of myself.
You are so proud of yourself.
So while we
Okay.
egg wash there on miso, I just wanted to let you know that I've got all of the ingredients and the recipe. We've got this beautiful strudel up there for you. Go to expressoshow.com. Thank you for sharing your travels, your culture, and your food. And I can tell you this is absolutely phenomenal. So make sure you stick around for more.